Greetings. Hail the Black Light, your motivator. Trying to motivate you. What is my motives for doing this? Time for us to get rid of Satan. We got to eliminate Satan before we self-destruct. And we all being held, be fuel for the fire. You know, the devil influences us like catching pneumonia, catching a bad symptom of the flu. It spreads like that. It spreads like a virus from generation to generation. This is the Million Man March. It's the day after Easter. So this is the day that the historical Jesus has risen into heaven, sitting on the right hand of God, waiting to return. The Million Man March was in 1995. It's now 2019. Since we doing numbers, that was 24 years ago. From 95 to 2019 was 24 years ago. 2 and a 4 equals 6. The devil or Satan was given 6 days to do his thing. 6 days to wreak havoc, bloodshed, murder, lies and unholiness across the face of the planet. Then in the 6 days in the Bible represents 1,000 years. A day represents 1,000 years. 6 days actually means 6,000 years. Then on that 7,000 year, God, it's the Sabbath day, the day of God. The devil had his day. That is, if the brothers and the sisters have risen from the dead and has ascended on the right hand or the right side of God, which makes them God's right hand man. God appointed them to take care of business. Then it is said that Jesus is waiting on the time to come back. He come back with a sword, cutting heads, He's a man of war now. He comes back with a sword, cutting heads and separating the righteous from the unrighteous. Because he can't let that virus spread. So he got to do some surgery. So we're going to see now that Brother Nipsey was murdered by the government, and no one seems to be angry. No one seems to be upset. No one on YouTube, except I heard one brother. I'm not gonna say his name because it could have been just a moment of him getting angry. But he made a move to check the LAPD. He made a move to check the LAPD, which some of our civil rights, you don't hear none of the civil rights leaders or none of the revolutionary brothers or the nationalist brothers. You know, they done changed the subject now. They're not talking about the obvious assassination of a brother. They call him Neighborhood Nip. Neighborhood Nip. Nipsey. Now that's deep right there. Brother in the hood doing some good. He just didn't have no backup. And all what he done for the people, there's no one getting upset about what's an obvious assassination. Y'all know, according to those videos, now what they come out with now, any other angle or viewpoint, what they come up with now, you know it's a spin on it, and they're going to doctor it up and try to make it look like that guy Eric Holder was a lone assailant. But from those videos they got out, from that video they got out now, you can see it was orchestrated, and it took government involvement to facilitate and stage that kind of scene. By them being in LA, where they make movies, they know how to try to doctor or superimpose stuff. You know, they scientists are at filmmaking. But Minister Farrakhan, you know, he seemed satisfied with how that looked. That didn't look good. It don't look. I mean, I said in one of my other videos, Stevie Wonder could see that that ain't cool, and no one is upset. It looked like all these brothers, leaders that once was fiery, you know, look like they have been bought off or either scared off. Or either they was always have been playing a role of undercover government agents all along. And when the real ones, when they go off the scene, then they put these fake ones in to guide you in the wrong direction. Now, the reason why I'm showing this Million Man March is because there's nothing happens without the permission of Allah. But you gotta get the wisdom from that to know what to do and what not to do. Now, Mr. Farrakhan was the front man on this Million Man March, but a whole lot of brothers was in on it. What I got out of it was that these brothers was motivated, ready to do battle. They was ready to do battle. In the next video, I'm going to tell you, because I was there, and I'm going to tell you my take after years and years of studying. I'm 72 years old now. So we're going to give you my take on it, on why we need to unite. See, we got to go one step beyond uniting now. We got to stand up and step to Satan. It's black light.